Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the UDSRA Sprint Car Series here at Williams Grove, presented by PAPosseracing.com. That is the Pennsylvania Posse Racing site. If you haven't checked them out, make sure to check them out. And if this is your first time on the broadcast, welcome. And if this is your second time on the broadcast here with UDSRA, welcome. We look forward to a good night of racing tonight. Last week, track got a little bit tough and some guys struggled and there was a lot of yellow flags, but we look to change all that here tonight, and hopefully we do just that for all of you. A couple things here quickly before we get rolling into heat races. First things first, thank you for tuning in and watching our broadcast. If you could leave a like, that would be awesome. If you guys have a YouTube account, please subscribe. That definitely helps us out and gets us bigger and bigger and a bigger audience, which is exactly what everybody wants. If you haven't found us on Facebook, we are No Brakes Racing, or NoBrakes.tv, not the racing. Also, it is kind of hard to find our Facebook, so if you are on UDSRA's Facebook, you will see that he has posted our Facebook in the link of the post that he has made. And the more likes that we get on NoBrakes.tv, the easier it will be to find for other people. So if you guys could go on there and give us a like, that would be awesome as well. So tonight we will be broadcasting heat race number 3. As we said in the last broadcast, but if you're new, we can only broadcast one heat race, and then we can broadcast the dash, the B main if needed, and of course the A main for tonight. So here in just a short minute or so, we should be on the track for our heat race, as everybody else will be in their heat races. We got word from race control that iRacing had a little bit of an error. So the admins over here are working diligently to get those servers back up so we can get racing underway. And again, this is night number 2 with the UDSRA Sprint Cars presented by Pennsylvania Posse Racing at PAPosseracing.com. Night 1 last week. Interesting night, tough track for a lot of these guys. Kevin Loveys came away with the victory. Seemed like the action was going to be good every time we got going, and then we just got plagued with the yellow flags. But everybody, I believe, looks to change that here tonight, as these guys, they want to race. They don't want to just pace around under yellow. So I am sure that we'll get a different, hopefully we'll get a different result here tonight. I'm almost sure of it. It'll be interesting to see if Kevin Loveys can't come away with his second victory in 2 weeks here for the UDSRA Sprint Cars. But he's got a lot of competition. There's a lot of guys that were fast So we'll have to see as the night plays out who will end up on top at Williams Grove. We want to send a big thank you to Pennsylvania Posse Racing for sponsoring this series. Thank you to the UDSRA Sprint Cars and those guys for putting on this race. Thanks to Tom Jinks running the cameras here at NoBreaks.tv for all his hard work as well. It's a big team effort to get this on and presented for all of you each and every Monday. And we wouldn't have it any other way because we love to do it. And, you know, judging by your guys' feedback, you like us broadcasting and you like watching. So we're going to keep delivering the best that we can to you. And the racing action will get better. Not that it was bad. Our heat race was pretty intense. The dash was awesome last week. Kevin Lovey's made some big moves in the dash. So we'll have to see how it plays out here tonight. Again, folks, a little bump in the road here with some iRacing technical difficulties, but they're getting that sorted out right now. And once those are up, we will hop right in and we will get rolling. And as I talked about last week, and I saw there was a couple of comments, if anyone is interested in iRacing, go to iRacing.com. There's promotions and things that go on sometimes. You have to pay for a subscription. You can do a month, 3 months, a year. Once you purchase that, you know, make sure to try and find a discount because there are a lot of discounts out there. Go out and buy your tracks and your cars. Now, you save 10% when you buy 3 to 5 tracks at once, 6 or more, and you save 15% on the cars and tracks. Now, iRacing has a lot more than just dirt. They also have a whole side of asphalt. They have road racing. So if any of that piques your interest, buy a subscription, buy the cars, and come on out, and we'll have a good time with you. It's always nice to see the community grow, especially because the dirt track community isn't huge the way it should be anyway. But the more we can get on here, the guys that can race, and you know, we'll help you out and we'll give you sets and learn you, try and get you moving fast here in a 410 wing sprint car if that's what you like. It looks like the technical difficulties are finally worked out, folks, so we should be getting rolling here very soon. And once again, a quick little reminder, we'll be broadcasting heat number 3. So as if you watched last week, we have the top 2 cars of each heat race going to the dash that sets the top 6 for the feature. Everybody else gets filed in from the heat races, and we go racing. And each and every week here at Williams Grove, folks, it is always 30 laps, the feature distance. Heat races are 8 laps. See some cars on the track now. Everybody trying to get a couple hot laps in before we go racing here. It's a little bit different from last week. Tonight you will see the drivers under the lights here at Williams Grove. If anyone's new to Williams Grove Dirt Track Racing, these are winged 410 sprint cars, the baddest and the fastest. We are at Williams Grove Speedway. It's located in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. It is a half-mile track, kind of like a paperclip. Very legendary track, been open a lot longer than all of us have been alive. And one of the most iconic things about this racetrack, as you'll see on this broadcast from time to time, is that blue bridge going over the back straightaway. That bridge has been there for a long, long time, and that is a staple of Williams Grove. If you've never seen this place and you live close, go check it out. If you're not anywhere close, hop on YouTube and watch a video or two. This track is pretty awesome. But save that for later, because tonight you're watching the UDSRA Sprint Cars presented by PA Posse Racing. We definitely don't want you to miss that. So once we get everybody lined up on the racetrack for their heat race order, we will go through said order. We will go green for 8 laps. So word from race control is we're going to get them lined up here very, very shortly. Your lineup starting from the pole, moving on back. Starting pole in the 15 car. That'll be Jamie Martin. Jamie Martin out of Arnold, Missouri, sponsored by T3M. To his outside in the 69 car, that is Casey Graves. Casey Graves out of Syracuse, New York. He's sponsored by Bubbles Pizza Sauce, Kittyland Love Center, The Dirty Burger, CT Convenience, Success Auto Body, and 5 Hour D Energy. In the third spot, in the 177, that is Joshua Gaiman. He's out of right here from Williams Grove, Pennsylvania, is Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. He is sponsored by RPM Chassis Repair, Kings Gap General Store, 177. To his outside, in the 73 car, that'll be Larry Moody. He's out of St. Louis, Missouri, sponsored by UDSRA. Starting in the 5th position, in the 6 car, that is George Wood out of Annapolis, Maryland. He's sponsored by Woody's Lures. To his outside, in the 18 car, hailing out of Canada, that is Kevin Lovey, sponsored by KLR Kevin Lovey's Racing. Bringing up the tail, in the 84 car, that's the Snail, Cale Stinson. He is sponsored by Foxhound Designs, Stinson Concrete Contractors. So here we go. One more pace lap around, and we got 8 laps of heat race action. Remember, the top 2 go to the dash, and that will get you start in the top 6 of the A main here tonight. After the heat race, we'll try and catch up with all the heat race winners. Rolling through 2 onto the back straightaway. The lights are out on the pace truck. As Jamie Martin will set the pace through 3 and 4 to take the green. Rolling through turn 3. Coming to get the green. And we are green flag!
Green, green, green.
Jamie Martin out to a huge lead into turns 1 and 2. Casey Graves way up on the high side as Galen's going to try and look to the inside here in the 3 and 4. Graves blocks the spot. Kevin Lovey's looking to make a move on Larry Moody down the front straightaway here. Graves into the wall in 1 and 2. Slides way up the racetrack, loses 3 spots down the back straightaway. He is fighting back. Kevin Lovey's down on the bottom. They're 3 wide. Kevin Lovey's comes out. 2 spots ahead in the 3rd place. Looking on the inside of Joshua Gaiman for 2nd. Here comes Kevin Lovey's. And as all this battling goes on, Jamie Martin is walking away. And Gaiman into the inside wall, big time. The yellow is going to come out here as Joshua Gaiman tagged the inside wall in turn 1. And that is not what Jamie Martin wanted to see, as he had a big lead. And now it's going to group them all back up. And this may end under yellow here with not a lot of laps to go.
Are we still keeping going, or what's going on here? All right.
I guess just roll with it, guys. If it ends it under yellow, then it ends it under yellow. Nothing we can do.
We'll see if we have any racing action left here. It's a tough break for Joshua Gaiman, running 2nd. Just clipped that inside wall, got a little too low trying to block it from Kevin Lovey's. So some good action from 2nd on back here.
Yeah, sorry, guys. It's all right. I did the same thing.
If this can transfer on to the feature tonight, this will be a good evening
Sometimes you hit that wall
for all of you watching on the broadcast, for me here in the booth. Kevin Lovey's was really trying to make that race exciting, and I got to give it to him. That was pretty awesome. The Jamie Martin holding on to the top spot, just running his line. Is that all you really can do? Once you get the lead, you don't really know where everyone else is at, so you just kind of got to run your own groove, and hopefully you're faster than the next guy. And here we go.
Green, green, green.
Jamie Martin in the lead down the back straightaway here. Through 3 and 4, he's going to hold it. And the 1-lap shootout goes to Jamie Martin here. At the end of the heat race, Kevin Lovey's will be in 2nd. Looks like Larry Moody will be scored 3rd, Casey Graves in 4th, K.O. Stinson in 5th, George Wood in 6th, and Joshua Gaiman will be scored in the 7th position. We'll try and get a word with Jamie Martin here shortly. Sweet. All right. So if that was as good here as it will be in the A main, we'll be in for a treat. In heat race number 1, Jason Brown, the victor of heat race number 1. And Jason, how did your heat race go for you?
It went pretty good. Got out front early and just kind of set sail. It was a good race behind me though, but yeah, it went pretty smooth.
Well, you locked yourself into the dash here tonight, and that'll put you in the top 3 rows of the A main. Are you looking for major changes to the car and/or track?
No, not especially. Just add some fuel to it, adjust the ride heights a little bit accordingly, and just see where it goes.
Alrighty, sir. Well, congratulations and good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Jason Brown, the winner of heat race number 1. Nick Cooper, victor of heat race number 2. And Nick, congratulations. How was your heat race?
The car was alright. I think we'll be good for the future. Just gotta keep hitting the marks and see what happens.
Do you expect a lot of major changes to the track as the night goes through?
The only thing I'm expecting is a slicker track, obviously, but just make a little wholesome changes and see what happens.
Well, Nick, you locked yourself into the dash. And good luck, and keep her straight out there.
Thank you.
Nick Cooper, winner of heat race number 2. And the man that won the heat race on the broadcast, Jamie Martin, congratulations on heat race number 3.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
The car looked like it felt pretty good out there. You got to a pretty good lead when those guys were battling, and that late caution kind of jumbled you back up, but you were able to drive back off from Kevin Lovey's.
Yeah, I felt like we had a pretty solid car there. I wasn't real confident with it when we time trialed, but we ended up third quick, and it's always good to try to set yourself up in a good position for the feature later on tonight.
We got to make it through the dash, as we talked last week. The dash proved a little bit tough for you, so hopefully you can avoid that wall tonight, and good luck in the dash and the feature, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, hopefully I try not to make it too much work on my guys. I have to repair a front axle again tonight, so we'll try to sneak through the unscathed this time.
Well, we look forward to watching, Jamie. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that was Jamie Martin, winner of heat race number 3. Those of you who did not watch the broadcast last week, Jamie Martin started on the pole of the dash going into turn 1, and he smoked the inside wall and put himself a little bit behind, but he came back with a good finish in the A main, so hopefully he has a little bit better luck here tonight. And for anybody watching who doesn't quite understand what happened there in that heat race, iRacing counts the cautions for dirt track racing as well as their asphalt side. So those laps counted. Alrighty, folks, we're going to take a short little intermission here as race control gets everything set up for the dash and for the A main. So now's a good time to use the bathroom, get a drink, get a snack, get yourself all settled in for the rest of tonight's events here at Williams Grove with the UDSRA Sprint Cars presented by PAPosseRacing.com.
Set to do battle for 35 laps. We are underway at Lawrenceburg. Into turn 1, Paul McMahon on the top. Donnie Schatz down low. Schatz drifts up the racetrack. McMahon comes to the inside and will take the lead into turn 3. Schatz right back around him on the outside, and Shane Stewart going to try to come with him. Schatz leads the opening lap. Stewart second as they reach turn 1. Paul McMahon third, Jason Johnson fourth, and Jaron Pittman in fifth position with traffic right in front of the lead. Bobble on the cushion by Shane Stewart. He'll gather it back in. Heavy traffic right in front of the lead trio now into turns 1 and 2. Shane Stewart to the inside, and Donnie Schatz, leader in turn 3 is Shane Stewart. Stewart works the inside out of turn 4 and down the front straightaway. Shane Stewart leads lap number 7. Outside of the silver corner of Jim Caney. Donnie Shaw's right there with the Larson March Racing number 2. Cuts to the inside. Slide job by Shaw's to try to take the lead, but Shane Stewart says no as they cross the line. Stewart back to the cushion in 1 and 2. Shaw's work the low side of the Speedway. Trying a bit of a slider there, but Shane Stewart has the momentum. Pulls away by 6 car lengths now. Donnie Shaw's trying to stay with leader Shane Stewart. Straight away back to third place running Paul McMahon. Car sideways. Brady Bacon at the top in turn number 4. And we are under caution. Into turn 1, Shaw's at the bottom of the Speedway. Shane Stewart rides the cushion. Great restart by Kyle Larson up to 4th. Kyle Larson rockets around the top in 1 and 2 to take the 4th spot away from Jason Johnson. Now coming after third place running Paul McMahon. Larson works the bottom into turn 1. Pulls even with McMahon but cannot complete the pass. Meanwhile, Shane Stewart out in front and a straightaway now between himself and second place Donnie Shaw. Continuing to watch Jason Johnson, Rico Abraham, Brad Sweet trade slide job. Speaking of sliders, won by Kyle Larson to take the 3rd spot away from the number 4, Paul McMahon. McMahon goes back down to the inside in turn 3 and 4, but Larson's got momentum on the cushion. Kyle Larson now in 3rd in the number 57. Larson coming after second place, Donnie Schatz. Larson to the cushion in 3 and 4. All over Schatz out of the 4th corner. Kyle Larson looking for second down low into turn 1, and he's got it with a slide job. Kyle Larson takes second from Donnie Schatz. Larson to the cushion in turn at 3 and 4. Chasing down his driver, Shane Stewart. Larson to the cushion. Shane Stewart had to check up. Countering the 11K of Craig Kinzer. Battle for the lead. Kyle Larson to the inside of Shane Stewart. Slide job, no. Larson unable to complete the pass. He'll follow Shane Stewart down the back straightaway. Stewart makes the move to the inside of Craig Kinzer. Kyle Larson goes around the outside out of turn 4. You've got a new race leader. Kyle Larson from 9th leads on lap number 23. Shane Stewart comes right back at him down the back straightaway. Shane Stewart and Kyle Larson racing for the lead at the Lawrenceburg Speedway. Larson's got it and he's pulling away now. Larson, a big bicycle, loses ground and Stewart by for the lead. Kyle Larson jumped the cushion in turn 1 and Shane Stewart got the lead back. Larson cuts down to the bottom out of turn 4, but Shane Stewart leads lap number 25. Mill and Saldana race for position side by side. That's the opening that Larson needs to the inside in 3 and 4. Kyle Larson can't quite take the lead from Shane Stewart. He'll try the low side again in 1 and 2. Slide job completed. They bang. They got together. They made contact and Shane Stewart maintains the lead. And now Schatz is back to second. Schatz got by Larson when he got together with Shane Stewart in turn 2. And now can Donnie Schatz make something happen? Slider by Larson to take second back from Schatz. White flag set to wave, and Larson's going to have one more chance at it. In the 1 and 2, Larson to the inside. Shane Stewart slides up in front of the slower car of Joey Saldana. It may have been the move that wins in the race. 3 and 4 for the final time. Here's Larson to the inside, but he won't make it happen. Shane Stewart repeats at Lawrenceburg. Kyle Larson ninth to second, and Donnie Schatz in 3rd.
Climbing up top, your main event winner, Shane Stewart.
For full race results, series news, and features, visit worldofoutlaws.com. And for extended on-demand race coverage, visit dirtvision.com.
Green again at the Plymouth Speedway. Into turn 1. Jason Sides on the top of the speedway with the lead. Donnie Schatz in second, Aaron Reitzel in 3rd. Brent Marks 4th, Parker Price Miller 5th as they reach turns 3 and 4. Jason Sides leads the opening lap at Plymouth. Turn 2, and now Donnie Schatz all over the leader into turn 3. Sides does a better job of holding the low line in 3 and 4, but Donnie Schatz now looking to capitalize into turn 1. Race for the lead, and Donnie Schatz has it out of turn 2. Donnie Schatz passes Jason Sides down low in 1 and 2 in traffic. Sides goes back to the cushion in 3 and 4, but it'll be Donnie Schatz leading lap number 10. Meanwhile, it's a battle behind Reitzel between the 5 of David Gravel down low and the 19 of Brent Marks up high. Shane Stewart jumps the cushion. Brad Sweet moves by. David Gravel getting by the 19 of Brent Marks, and now Gravel up into 4th. $15 laps down, 20 laps to go. Donnie Schatz leading it. Jason Sides still second. David Gravel around the outside of Aaron Reitzel, and Gravel is third. Car slowing on the high side in 3 and 4. It's the 4 of Paul McMahon, and the caution flag waves. Green once again. Sides to the bottom in 1 and 2. Schatz works the middle. Sides down low and has it even into turn 3. Jason Sides retakes the lead. Jason Sides back in front on lap number 16. Donnie Schatz right behind him. David Gravel in 3rd. Aaron Reitzel 4th. Now Schatz to the inside of Sides, looking for the top spot again. Down low out of turn 4, but Sides says no. 12 laps to decide this one. We're back underway. Into 1 and 2. Aaron Reitzel up to 2nd as he gets by Donnie Schatz, and now Gravel looks to the inside of Schatz to take 3rd. Jason Sides leading it. Aaron Reitzel in 2nd. David Gravel 3rd, and now Brad Sweet to the inside of Donnie Schatz looking for 4th. Can't make it happen in 1 and 2. Setting up for a whale of a finish at Plymouth. Here's Reitzel to the inside of Sides. Can't make the pass out of turn 4. Sides holds the bottom in 1 and 2. Reitzel jumps the cushion, and now Gravel is right there to his inside. David Gravel to the inside of Reitzel to take 2nd. Can Gravel get the lead from Jason Sides? We've got 2 laps to go. Sides and Gravel both work the bottom in 1 and 2. Traffic into play now down the backstretch. Here's Gravel to the inside to take the lead. They'll come to the white flag with David Gravel leading it in car number 5. David Gravel in traffic down the back straightaway for the final time. Making win number 5 on the season for David Gravel in spectacular fashion at the Plymouth Speedway. David Gravel wins it from 7th. Top your main event winner, David Gravel.
For full race results, series news, and features, visit worldofoutlaws.com. And for extended on-demand race coverage, visit dirtvision.com.
Madsen and Johnson bring the field to the stripe of the green flag waves on the main event. They enter turn 1, and Kerry Madsen rides the cushion, grabs the early lead. Joey Saldana tried to slide Jason Johnson for 2nd, instead loses the 3rd spot to Danny Lasowski. Donnie Schatz now to the inside of Saldana, entering turn 3. Saldana slams the door. Schatz stays glued to the bottom. Saldana drifts high. Schatz takes 4th as they exit the 4th corner. Car upside down in turn number 4. Red flag conditions on the Speedway. Last night's winner, Ian Madsen, upside down in turn 4. Underway again. 3 wide for 3rd into turn 1. Donnie Schatz on the top has it. Craig Kinzer takes the 4th spot. Joey Saldana 5th. Jason Sides on the move to the inside of the Speedway. Saldana trying to go around the outside, but Brad Sweet way up on the top of the Speedway drives around the outside of Saldana. Jason Johnson hanging right with leader Kerry Madsen. Back at the 4th spot. Jason Johnson again coming after the leader. They swap lanes again. Madsen back to the bottom. Johnson to the cushion. Jason Johnson all over Madsen. Slide job into turn 1, but can't pull it off. And Johnson spins. Jason Johnson spins and picks the front end way up off the ground. Caution flag will wave. Green flag conditions into turn 1. Brad Sweet low into turn 1. Looks for 2nd. Can't make it happen. Shots to the outside. Out of turn 2. Pulls even. And Jason Sides going to try to come with him. Shots up to 3rd. Craig Kinzer on the bottom. Shots on the top. Coming after the 11K. Kerry Madsen, Craig Kinzer, Donnie Schatz, Brad Sweet, and Jason Sides now the top 5. Sweet with a slider on Schatz to take 3rd in 1 and 2. Schatz drives it back underneath him, but Sweet has the spot down the backstretch. The top in 3 and 4, trying to get back by Craig Kinzer. Sides to the inside of Sweet, racing for the third spot through turns 1 and 2. Jason Sides good on the bottom. He'll take third away from the Napa number 49. Sweet goes back to the cushion in 3 and 4. Jason Sides works low. First and fourth on the cushion, second and third down low. 14 laps down. Brad Sweet and Jason Sides still wheel to wheel for third out of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Side by side again into turn 3. Sweet on the cushion. Down low, Jason Sides. Donnie Schatz working the middle behind him. Front stretch. Jason Sides maintains the fourth spot. Kerry Matson a little bobble on the cushion in turn 2, and now Craig Kinzer quickly closing in into turn 3, racing for the lead into the third corner. Craig Kinzer on the bottom, Kerry Matson up top, side by side, down the front straightaway. Kerry Matson and Craig Kinzer nose to tail both go to the cushion in turn 1. It's a Matson family weekend so far at Jackson. Last night, Ian. Tonight, Kerry headed to victory lane.
Back up on the car. Here is fans, your winner, Kerry Matson. Getting the confetti shower here. Fist pump in the air. Second place last night.
For full race results, series news, and features, visit worldofoutlaws.com. And for extended on-demand race coverage, visit dirtvision.com.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us through that short little intermission. Next up for tonight's events, 6-lap dash. The top 2 finishers of each heat race, heat 1, 2, and 3, will all be put into the 6-lap dash. That is your first 3 rows of tonight's 30-lap A main here with the UDSRA Sprint Cars presented by PAPosseRacing.com. So here in just a short minute, we will get the dash underway, and that will lead us straight into tonight's A main. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's put the comments section of YouTube here to good use. In the comments, I want you to let us know who you think will win tonight's feature event. Will it be a repeat for Kevin Lovey's? Can it be Jamie Martin? He's always fast. How about Troy Wagman Jr.? He's from Pennsylvania. Casey Graves, he ran strong last week. You guys let me know. I want to know what you think. Cars are staging on the front stretch here for the dash. Remember, 6 laps. First 3 rows of tonight's A main will be decided by the finishing order of tonight's dash. So we'll go from the back to the front here. On the outside row in the 19 car, that will be Troy Wagman Jr. He's out of Pennsylvania. Sponsored by Kuhn Motorsport, Mach 1 chassis, Mach 1 CSI shocks, and Willwood brakes. To his inside, that is the 18 car out of Canada, KLR Racing. That is Kevin Lovey's, last week's feature winner. Second row outside in the 35 car. From Waterloo, New York, that is Nick Cooper, Eagle Chassis, Honier Auto Parts, and Green Photos sponsor that race car. And to his inside, in the number 16. That is Cody Hartland. He's out of Littlestown, Pennsylvania. Sponsored by TH Designs, High Side Race Photos, Moose Blocks Incorporated, and UDSRA. Your front row of the dash to the outside in the 23 car. That is Jason Brown. And to his inside, in the 15 car, T3M sponsored, Jamie Martin. Cars currently in turns 3 and 4. Pace truck still on the track. We are not going green here. We will go one more time around. This is an important 6 laps, folks, as this will determine where you start here in the A main, and you kind of control where you start. A track like Williams Grove, very tough, very tricky. The further up you can get, the better. As we've seen Kevin Lovey's last week in the dash, went from the same spot he's in now in 5th to 2nd. Tough competition nonetheless. We will see how this all shakes out. Cars now entering the back straightaway. Pace truck currently going under that blue bridge. The lights are out. And here we go. Jamie Martin will set the pace. Jason Brown to his outside. Through turns 3 and 4. We are green flag in the dash. Jamie Martin with a great jump. Cody Hartland to second. Jason Brown looking on the outside of Cody Hartland coming down the back straightaway. No! Cody Hartland will hold on. Nick Cooper down to the inside. Can he make it stick? Nick Cooper trying to roll the bottom there side by side for third. Jason Brown again up to the high side. Nick Cooper down on the bottom. Nick Cooper edges him into turn 3. There's Troy Wagaman Jr. up to the high side. Through 3 and 4. Kevin Lovey's in the wall. Nick Cooper now has the advantage in 3rd. Jason Brown in 4th. Troy Wagaman Jr. trying to pass Brown here. He's going to look to the high side. Not enough. We're halfway. Is Nick Cooper now looking to the inside of Cody Hartland? Can Nick Cooper get by? This is all while this is going on. Jamie Martin's getting a great lead here as he's trying to start pole. Coming out of 4, Nick Cooper is still right there with Cody Hartland. Now Jason Brown trying to look back on the inside of Nick Cooper here. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th all right there. One mistake will give another driver a great advantage as Hartland gets a little loose. And he's on the inside, but Hartland's going to hold off Nick Cooper coming down the back straightaway. Jason Brown going to try and look for some real estate here on the high side. No, he's going to tuck it down low. He's coming to get the checkers. Jamie Martin will win the dash. Cody Hartland wins in 2nd. Nick Cooper in 3rd. Jason Brown in 4th. Troy Wagaman Jr. in 5th. And Kevin Lovey's will round out the dash in 6th place as he got into the inside wall early. So no inside wall this time for Jamie Martin, as he will start pole position here tonight with a great battle behind them. So if the feature is anything like the dash, folks, we are in for a treat here tonight. We'll see if we can't grab Jamie Martin. See if we can't catch up with Jamie here. And Jamie, this time you did not get into the inside wall in turn 1 there, and you brought home the dash. Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, we were pretty good. I thought I was gonna clip it a couple times there. I got a little close, but all in all, it was a good effort.
Well, Jamie, I have to say, we spend a lot of time here in the booth talking to one another, and eventually you're going to have to grab one of these W's on the front stretch.
Yeah, I sure hope so. You know, I got one last night at Eldora at the True Speed Series race on the last lap. So, you know, hopefully maybe it's a little less exciting, but we'll just we'll see what we got here at the end of 30 laps.
Alrighty, Jamie. Well, good luck, and hopefully that hot streak carries over for you here tonight. And just do your best out there. And we want to thank you for coming out and putting on a show for us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys and UDSRA and all you guys that do this. It's a cool deal, man. I appreciate it.
Alrighty, Jamie. Thank you and good luck, sir.
All right, thank you.
That was Jamie Martin. He won the dash. He's always a nice guy to talk to, and hopefully luck will kind of go his way here tonight. But you want luck to go everybody's way. You never like to see any race cars tore up, whether it's real or sim. The more race cars we can keep looking good and going straight, the more action we got. So a little bit of downtime here, folks, before we get the A main rolling. And that should be coming up very shortly. 30 laps around Williams Grove should be a very intense race. Folks, we're going to take a quick little intermission here, and then we'll be right back for 30 laps around Williams Grove with the UDSRA Sprint Cars presented by PAPosseRacing.com.
It is showtime at Williams Grove Speedway right now. Main event is underway. They race out of turn 4 and down the long front straightaway. David Gravel will lead the field into turn 1. Challenged low by the 49 of Brad Sweet. Gravel has the momentum on the top. Has the race lead down the backstretch. Darren Pittman side by side with Greg Hodnett. They race for third. They'll stay side by side. Pittman forges ahead at the entrance of corner number 3.
One lap down on David Gravel. Brad Sweet second. Then it's Pittman, Hodnett, and Schatz going at it. Hodnett slides up in front of Pittman. Can he hold the lead on the backstretch? Pittman makes a run at him into turn number 3. Hodnett down low. He's got the spot.
Donnie Schatz to the cushion in 3 and 4. Now Schatz trying to drive around the outside of Darren Pittman. He'll make the pass. Donnie Schatz crosses the line.
Schatz looking good. Goes to the bottom. Tries to slide Hodnett and does. Hodnett ducks under Schatz and drives back by the backstretch. Hodnett back into third.
Schatz goes back to the bottom in 3 and 4, working well down on the low side of the speedway. Hodnett will maintain the third spot. Schatz in 4th, Darren Pittman in 5th. Caution on the speedway. Main event is back underway. Once again, David Gravel gets the jump at the green. Staying right with him, Brad Sweet. Sweet to the inside in 1 and 2. Can't pull off the slide job. Donnie Schatz to third on the restart. Hodnett coming right back at him as they cross under the bridge. Schatz to the inside of Hodnett. Can't quite make the pass out of turn 4. They'll go nose to tail into turn 1.
Schatz smooth and straight around the bottom of this racetrack. He is all over Hodnett on the backstretch.
This time by 8 laps to go in tonight's main event. David Gravel leading it, but Brad Sweet getting closer in traffic. Donnie Schatz again all over Greg Hodnett for third.
Schatz again very smooth around the inside. Hodnett goes to the cushion and pulls him off the corner. Hodnett actually closing on Sweet again. Hodnett has come down in 3 and 4.
Donnie Schatz to the inside of Greg Hodnett at the end of the front straightaway. Slide job happening here, and Donnie Schatz takes the third spot away. Hodnett tries to turn it back underneath him down the back straightaway. Schatz is third as they cross under the bridge. Gravel to the inside of Jason Sides, puts a car between himself and second place Brad Sweet. Sweet may not be second much longer. Here comes Donnie Schatz out of turn 2. Sweet and Schatz side by side. Schatz has to tuck in behind Sweet as they move by the slower car of Jason Sides now. Schatz to the inside in 3 and 4, looking for second.
The 15 looks like the fastest car on the track right now. Schatz has taken second place, and he's coming after Gravel for the lead.
Donnie Schatz runs the bottom. They race to the white flag. Gravel, Schatz, and Raymer 1, 2, and 3 with 1 lap to go. Schatz to the very bottom of the speedway in 1 and 2, trying to get a run on Gravel, but there's just not enough at the exit of the second corner. Back straightaway for the final time. Out of turn 4 and down the front stretch. David Gravel 2 for 2 in Posse Country. He wins night 1 at Williams Grove. Donnie Schatz second, and Freddie Raymer a career best third with the World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series.
And he's going to salute you. Say hello to David Gravel.
For full race results, series news, and features, visit worldofoutlaws.com. And for extended on-demand race coverage, visit dirtvision.com.
Green flag waves on the main event, the Gettysburg Clash at the Lincoln Speedway. Into corner number 1, down low, it's the 5 of David Gravel, up high the 9 of Darren Pittman. Danny Dietrich and Freddie Raymer going at it. Now Raymer takes a peek to the inside of Pittman, racing for second. Lap number 1 belongs to David Gravel. Dietrich coming after Raymer for third, couldn't make the pass on the top out of turn 4, but he'll go to the low side of the speedway and take the spot away from Freddie Raymer. Coming out of turn 2, Danny Dietrich up to third. David Gravel, Darren Pittman, Danny Dietrich, Freddie Raymer, and Brad Sweet were top 5. Joey Saldana in 6th. Oh, trouble car spinning in turns 1 and 2. It's Raymer. Freddie Raymer loops the number 51. Back underway. Into turn 1, Brad Sweet around the outside of Danny Dietrich. Dietrich digs back down low in 1 and 2, comes back at Sweet. Good battle for third between Danny Dietrich down low and Brad Sweet up high. Again, the top has been better recently in turns 3 and 4. The bottom stronger in turns 1 and 2. Sweet uses the top to sail around the outside of Dietrich and then go back to the bottom of the speedway in 1 and 2. Dietrich looks to the top. Sheldon Hodenshield on the top of the speedway. Hodenshield now into 5th and looking for 4th with a big slider in 3 and 4. Hodenshield drifts up the racetrack. Danny Dietrich back to his inside. Danny Dietrich and Sheldon Hodenshield racing for 4th. Hodenshield way up the racetrack in turn 1. Gathered it back in. Sheldon Hodenshield way high in 1 and 2. Darren Pittman. And now Danny Dietrich closing in on Sweet. A slide job there in 3 and 4. Sweet turns it back to his inside. Brad Sweet and Danny Dietrich wheel to wheel for third down the front stretch. Dietrich on the cushion maintains that spot, and now Sheldon Hodenshield tried to take advantage, just was not close enough. Dietrich now to the bottom in 3 and 4, going to try to slide Pittman for second. Can't get it done there. 15 laps down, 20 laps to go in the Gettysburg Clash of the Lincoln Speedway. Leader David Gravel continuing to work the traffic now. Looks to the outside of the number 8 of Billy Dietrich. Slide job again by Danny Dietrich now. He'll take second from Darren Pittman, at least momentarily. Pittman works back to the inside into turn 1. Pittman hugs the bottom. Dietrich on the cushion. Danny Dietrich second now, working the top of the speedway in 1 and 2. Heavier traffic now for race leader. David Gravel works his way to the inside of Freddie Raymer. Still 3-lap cars between the leader and second place Danny Dietrich. Oh, Sheldon Hodenshield is sideways in 1 and 2. He'll keep the engine fired, will stay green. He lost a couple of spots there, but Sheldon Hodenshield looped the car at the entrance of turn 1. Gravel works the low side in 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Darren Pittman all over Danny Dietrich. The race for second into turn 3. Give it to Pittman. Pittman, oh, Danny Dietrich gets into the 7S of Jason Sides, who spins. Keeps the engine fired. Checkered flag set to wave this time. The Gettysburg Clash for 2007.
Fifth is the 19th of Troy Wagman Jr. Fourth, the 23 of Jason Brown. Third, the 35 of Nick Cooper. Second, the 7 of Cody Hartleb. And your pole sitter, the 15 car, Jamie Martin. Rolling through turns 1 and 2. The lights are out on the pace truck. A little bit of technical difficulties there. We apologize, but we got it worked out. We're on the back straightaway. Coming under the bridge here, Jamie Martin and Cody Hartleb will set it off here. The UDSRA Sprint Cars presented by PAPosseRacing.com. And here we go. Through 3 and 4, Jamie Martin. On the hammer, we are green. Great move here. Cody Hartleb moves to the inside for the lead. Coming down, Hartleb gets into a big time break for Hartleb. Everybody seems to be able to avoid him. Tough break for Cody Hartleb. He was down on the inside of Jamie Martin and they made contact. Jamie Martin will still be in the lead. Jason Brown right behind him. As we look to kind of set the field here, try and get all these guys in the right spot. Looks like they moved Nick Cooper into the second position. He has some nose wing damage. Because he kind of clipped Hartleb there coming out of 2. We have 2 cars scratching from this event. That is the 84 of Cale Stinson and the 87 of Andrew Schaefer. They are both out for the evening. So, position number 1 still belongs to Jamie Martin. Nick Cooper will be in the second position. Jason Brown will be in third. Troy Wagman Jr. in fourth. And Kevin Lovey's in fifth. Cars now entering the back straightaway. The lights on the pace truck are out. as we look to go back to green flag racing here at Williams Grove. Single file this week. Trying some new things here with the UDSRA sprint cars. So here we go. Jamie Martin will set the pace coming off of turn 4. And we are green flag. Rolling through 1 and 2. Jamie Martin still in the lead, but there are some moves being made behind him. Jason Brown on the inside. Troy Wagman Jr. on the outside. Give it to Jason Brown, but here comes Kevin Williams. The battle for the lead is on. Nick Cooper to the inside of Jamie Martin. They're side by side down the back straightaway. Nick Cooper looking to the inside for first. Coming through 3 out of 4. He's going to hold it down to the inside, and they're still side by side. Nick Cooper will hold that fight. Jamie Martin forced way up to the top shelf. Nick Cooper looking to get a run off of 2. And they're still side by side down to 3 and 4. And Cooper's going to have a little bit more of an advantage here. He's got Nick Cooper off. What will Jamie Martin do to try and run him back down? The battle for third looks to be heating up. Troy Wagman Jr. is trying the high side here against Jason Brown, who's been running the bottom. We have a yellow on the Speedway. Two cars tangled up here. The 69 car, Casey Graves, and the 7 of Cody Hartlob. Both seem to be getting together and bringing out the yellow. So Nick Cooper to the point, even with the damage on his front wing, he was still able to make the pass on the inside of Jamie Martin. Right now the bottom seems to be a little bit stronger than the high side, but the high side might work in here. So we'll see how it plays out. Third is still Jason Brown. Fourth, you have Troy Wagman Jr. And fifth is Kevin Loveys. Sixth place, all the way from 10th, is Jordan Poirier. 7th is Ryan Sheet. 8th is Chance Crum. 9th is Larry Moody. And 10th is Dakota Kuhn. We're approaching the halfway point. Nick Cooper is still on the point here as the lights go out on the pace truck. Interesting to see if that damage on his nose wing will affect the race car in any way, as he was able to make a move on Jamie Martin. But we will see how it turns out here as they roll onto the back straightaway. So here we go. The pace truck should pull down into the infield. And that will leave Nick Cooper on the point to set the pace out of 3 and 4. He's on the gas. We are green. Big time wreck. Wagner Jr. into the wall, coming to get the green flag, flipping wildly. Troy Wagman Jr. took a wild ride there. As we were rolling to take the green into turn number 4, he just got a little bit too low and clipped the inside wall. His car looks pretty unscathed as everyone was able to avoid him, and he landed back on all 4s. Looks like he's now pulling it down into the infield. The car's now rolling down the front straightaway, so we're starting to pick up speed again. The thing about these sprint cars, very hard to drive under low speeds. They want to pull left straight into the wall. And that could be disastrous. You definitely don't want to get any part of your race car into the wall, as all 4 wheels are open. So that could be very, very bad. Looks like Kevin Loveys has a little bit of damage on his race car. Seems to be possibly cosmetic, nothing too harmful, but we'll have to keep an eye on the 18 car. So as they're coming through turns 3 and 4. Nick Cooper still on the point. Jamie Martin close in tow. Jason Brown will be in third, Kevin Loveys in fourth, and from 10th, Jordan Poirier is up to 5th. Lights are out on the pace truck as they are on the back straightaway here, coming through turns 3 and 4, and it looks like Troy Wagman Jr. is done for the evening. And the lights are back on the pace truck. The lights look to be out this time by on the pace truck. Here rolling down turn 2 onto the back straightaway. You see everybody tightening up, getting nose to tail as Nick Cooper got a great start, but never got to go anywhere as Wagman Jr. just got into the wall. So here we go. We are green flag racing. Good start. Jamie Martin right there on the bottom with him. Jason Brown went way to the outside, and Kevin Loveys is going to try and look to the inside. Now they trade. Brown on the inside, Loveys on the outside. Jason Brown looking to pass Jamie Martin, not enough. Second, third, and fourth all battling for position right now as Nick Cooper is getting a little bit of a lead. But Kevin Loveys all over the back of Jason Brown. Loveys on the high side, Brown on the bottom. Jamie Martin right there in front of him. Jason Brown looking for second here. Turns 1 and 2. He's on the inside, coming down the back straightaway. Jamie Martin still has him by a nose. 3 and 4. Who's gonna get it here? Give it to Jamie Martin. Jamie Martin trying to get the high side worked in, and he looks to be getting faster and faster as Kevin Loveys is going to try and stick his nose in the middle here. Loveys to the high side. Jason Brown on the bottom. We've got a battle for second right now. Kevin Loveys now up to the top shelf along with Jason Brown. Jason Brown to the inside of Jamie Martin. Got a little loose. Not going to get him, but Kevin Loveys that opens the door. Loveys going to cross him to the inside. They're side by side coming out of 2. What a battle here for third place. Loveys looks for the slide job. Gets Jason Brown coming out of 4. Can Jamie Martin, run down Nick Cooper here? Nick Cooper is running the very bottom of the racetrack. Jamie Martin is running the high side. Kevin Loveys looking all around the track for grip here to see if he can't run down the 15 car and pick up second position. His laps are winding down. 7 laps to go. Cooper looking strong on the inside. Jamie Martin is trying to make some noise on the high side. Right now, Nick Cooper leads by half a second as Jamie Martin is coming on the high side, folks. Nick Cooper going to change his line to the high side. See if he can't get any momentum coming off the turn. Jamie Martin is running out of laps. They're there is a battle for 10th place right now. Cody Hartlow, Casey Graves, and David Flick all battling for 10th place. Great racing is ensuing right here. Hartlow gets a little loose coming out of 4. Almost major contact for Casey Graves. Back up front, Jamie Martin trying to run down Nick Cooper. They're now in lap traffic. Nick Cooper behind the lap car. Can Jamie Martin capitalize? Down to the inside goes Cooper to pass the 6 car. They're going to be side by side. That is not good for Cooper as he clears him. Jamie Martin down to the inside. With 3 laps to go, can Jamie Martin run down Nick Cooper? Nick Cooper able to get a little bit of more room with just a few laps to go. But Jamie Martin is right there for any mistake. And another lap down card. Nick Cooper to the outside. Jamie Martin looks to follow. Nick Cooper got a little loose. Final time around. Jamie Martin right there. Down the back straightaway. Through 3 and 4. Cooper to the inside. Martin on the high side. They're going to be side by side. Oh, the contact. Jamie Martin wins. Jamie Martin gets him at the line. What a race. Wow, we saw a dandy here with the UDSRA sprint cars here tonight, folks. Jamie Martin at the line. Edges out Nick Cooper. Third will be Kevin Lovey's. 4th is Jason Brown. 5th is Jordan Poirier. Ooh, I'm out of breath. 6th is Chance Crum. 7th is Dakota Kuhn. 8th is Ryan Sheep. 9th is Casey Graves. And 10th is Larry Moody. 11th is David Flick. 12th, Benjamin Hickman. Taylor Howell comes home in 13th. That's all the cars on the lead lap. The rest of the field, 14th was Jesse Dees. George Wood was 15th. 16th was Cody Hartlib, 17th, Troy Wagman Jr., 18th, Joshua Gaiman, 19th, Andrew Schaefer, and 20th was Cale Stinson. The story of the night is going to go to the 15 car of Jamie Martin, because we're going to try and get a word with him after a fantastic race with the UDSRA sprint cars. We'll catch a word here with your 3rd place finisher, Kevin Loveys. Kevin, you are in the booth. Do you copy? Hello, Kevin. Kevin seems to be having some technical difficulties. Ah, there he is. Kevin Lovey's finishing in 3rd place here tonight. Kevin, congratulations on the 3rd place. That was a crazy race there at the end.
Yeah, it was too long. I wish my step would have came in a bit earlier, so I could have got up there and raced with him. But it was a fun race.
It looked like your car was handling well. It kind of seemed like you were just lying in wait for someone to make a mistake, and then there towards the end, we ran out of laps, but you really came on strong. But you can't be too upset with a 3rd place finish.
No, not especially not after time trial like dead last. So I mean, didn't start out too well, but kind of recovered, so it was good for the points.
Well, that is true, Kevin. You got anyone you'd like to thank tonight?
Yeah, I just want to thank UDSRA for putting the show on, and you guys for broadcasting.
Alrighty, Kevin. Thank you as always, and good luck next week.
All right, thanks.
That was Kevin Lovey's finishing in 3rd. We're going to see if we can catch up with Nick Cooper. I'm really curious to hear how this one turns out. Your 2nd place finisher, Nick Cooper, here in the booth. Nick, that was a wild finish.
Yeah, I gotta say that's one of the best finishes I've had on this dirt service on iRacing so far.
You had a little bit of nose damage from that early contact with Cody Hartlow, but you were making it work. And that lap down traffic proved to be thrilling, as coming out of 4, you guys got together and Jamie was able to edge out the win, but still an impressive run nonetheless.
Yeah, it was. I got damage from that, and it made my kart tighter. So I saw Jamie coming at the end, and I knew I had to move up to where he was because the bottom was going away so fast. So, all in all, it was a fun race, either or. I don't care if I finished second. It was a blast to be able to race like that and have 2 lanes.
It was a blast to be able to broadcast and watch it. Nick, you got anyone you want to thank tonight?
I just gotta thank everybody that just like Mike for putting this on and just everything that he does to give us a simulated race, and you guys for broadcasting and everything that you guys do.
Alrighty, Nick. Well, congratulations on your 2nd place finish in a thrilling race, and we hope to see you next week.
Thank you.
And he was one half of that epic finish here with UDSRA sprint cars, and we're going to get the other half in here. Jamie Martin. We talked about it earlier, and now we're talking to you with the checkered flag. And, buddy, that was incredible.
Man, I'll tell you, first off, I got to apologize to Cody Hartleb. I screwed him there on the start. I kind of went in there and blew through the middle and kind of got myself trapped in the slick, and I actually almost spun out. And I came back across his nose and chopped him, and it was definitely not how I race. So I feel bad. I definitely didn't want to ruin his race. I knew he had a good car, but other than that, man, that race was pretty incredible. I honestly didn't think I had anything for Cooper there. Kind of lucked out. As the race wore on, the top kind of came in because I just had to bide my time up there because I knew I wasn't going to do anything with him on the bottom. So I had to start searching around for something to try to get a run on him.
It seemed like you had that high side rolling pretty good, but I think that lap traffic really played a good hand in you catching him. But man, coming off of 4, as he was making his way up the racetrack and you were already there, what was going through your mind coming to get the checkered?
I don't know, man. I kind of told myself I was going to go wherever he wasn't going to go. And actually, we were just talking about it there just a few minutes ago. He said he had made a last-second decision going into 3 to just go to the bottom because he was afraid I was going to slide him. And I just kind of Hail Married it in there on the top of in 3 and 4. And luckily, I just caught it just right getting off of 4 to where he gave me a good launch. But I saw him coming up the racetrack, and I was like, oh, boy, I'm not lifting. I know he's not going to lift. I mean, we're coming for the win. And it was just one of those deals to where it was like win it or wear it mode. And, luckily we came out on the right side of it, but, you never know next week, you could be the bug on the windshield next week. So we'll take him how we can get him. But like I said, it was a heck of a race, and it was a lot of fun.
And that was an awesome finish, Jamie, and congratulations again on the win. You got anyone you want to thank tonight?
I got to thank my boys over at T3M, Turn 3 Motorsports. They helped me out, support me a lot while I'm doing this dirt stuff. And obviously, I always got to throw out a little shout out to Troy Wagaman, Flat Out Sim Series. Him and I work pretty well together. We usually talk about stuff throughout the week and things like that. And obviously, I got to thank you guys and UDSRA for putting this on. I think it's probably one of the coolest leagues I've been a part of. And I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of the year.
Well, we look forward to having you, and hopefully we can produce some more heart-stopping results like that, Jamie. And congratulations again, man.
Thank you. Hopefully it was a good show for everybody that watched on the broadcast. I hope they enjoyed that. If you didn't see it, you need to be watching it next week.
We agree with you there, Jamie. All righty, folks. I feel worn out after that finish there. I hope all of you enjoyed our broadcast. Again, give us a like and subscribe. Give us a like on Facebook. Find UDSRA on Facebook. Give them a like. The series sponsor, PAPosseRacing.com. Make sure to check out their website. Big thank you to Tom Jenks running the cameras here with No Breaks TV. We hope that will get you tuning in every week. Is that the kind of racing that we expect over here with UDSRA? And I don't think it can get much more exciting than that, folks. And again, thank you all for watching, and have a good night.